and some for dishonor. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from the latter, he will be a vessel of honor, sanctified, useful for the master, prepared unto every good work. And finally, in verse, you'll also see that as a vessel finding, you'll see in verse 24, he wants you to come back to the servant's heart. He said that I want you to be a servant. Verse 24, and a servant, everybody say servant, of the Lord must not quarrel, but be gentle to all, able to teach, patient, in humility, correcting those who are in opposition. If God perhaps will grant them repentance so that they may know the truth and that they may come to their senses and escape the snare of the devil, having been taken captive by him to do his will. You see, God has called you to a ministry that's very simple. What I preach today is very simple, very common sense, very easy to digest. And in your hearts, I see the sincerity in your heart for what you're doing. And I know that you'll be willing to make the necessary sacrifice for the call God has called you to. Do you receive that word? I wish I had time to enlarge on it. We'll figure it out. Spend my time laying hands upon you. Now, if there is a husband and wife team, whether you're in this class or not, if you have a married partner, I will pray for you individually. And I think on this list, the first and last person is not here. Is that right? So all that are in between is here. Is Samson here? You have a family? What? She here? Bring her up with you, please. Even though the Lord said, surely, son and daughter, you've been in many heart-looking situations. You've had challenges in the past. Even in the marriage, you've been challenges, and yet there will be challenges ahead. But the Lord said, I would not have chosen you had I not known that you would be able to traverse or travel through the land and conquer. And be a conqueror for the kingdom of God. For surely as an overcomer, as a man and woman with a mandate from heaven, surely the Lord said, your assignment is great in the days ahead. And even though you begin in the small things, the Lord said, though you begin in the small, you'll despise not the day of small things, because the Lord said, you will not be small. For surely I will cause you to advance, and I will cause you to blossom, and you will grow, and you will bloom as a beautiful flower, and you will unfold, and the fragrance of the beauty inside of you will affect many others who will come to see the beauty of the garden that I've called you to plant. For surely the Lord said, it is a new day, a day of defining the character and the purpose within. A day to discover the mandate and the hope of your calling. For surely I see inside of you, my son, a manual. I see a script. I see you writing and putting together curriculum. I see you having that which you have been taught. Put in your own words, in your own shape, in your own fashion, with your own flavor and influence. Taking that, even though Paul spoke into Timothy's life, Timothy had an individuality. And it was colored and flavored and influenced by the power of that great apostle. And the Lord said, as many touch your life and many speak into your life, and the house that you have been set apart in, the Lord said, surely you will be able to teach others. And you will not just have a deliverance center like others will have and pursue a bunch of different kind of ministries and try to become all things to all people. For surely Paul did that. But you're in a new day, a day when I call forth not the general practitioners in the medical field, but specialists. I'm calling you to be a specialist in my kingdom, son and daughter. I'm calling you to a purposeful place to where you will know, and the security of the Lord will grip your heart, and you will know whose you are and what you're called for. And the Lord said you'll never have any need to compete, for you're not running in a race or a relay race that's just for one to win in, or the second place or third place. God says everyone who runs in my race is a winner. And the Lord said even those many times that come in last will be positioned in the front. So the Lord said, as you look within your own heart, my son and daughter, I am cleaning up. It's almost like I see house cleaning. I'm cleaning up. I'm sweeping away. I'm moving all the debris. I'm bringing order to the house. I'm bringing structure to the house. Nothing is laid around and said, we're going to do it later. It's almost true, because many times confusion will come and discouragement when you come at night late and it's time to rest and you're tired and you see all those things that accumulated on the counter and in the sink. The Lord said, keep it clean and in place, and move it as quick as you use it, take it, apply it, clean it, Prepare, make preparation, and set it apart. The Lord said, keep that type of order in your spiritual life. For the enemy will challenge you, and there'll be chaos that will try to come. There'll be confusion will try to come. Yes, there's going to be because high callings have major challenges. And the Lord said, my son and daughter, you will prevail as long as you stay connected beneath the veil to my purposes and my plans, and understand how you got to where you are. And the Lord said, surely in you will be a teaching mantle. Surely in you will be signs, wonders, and miracles. And as you've been trained and taught, so shall you train others. Years ahead, I see 2 or 3 years down the road, you'll be saying, I never dreamed I would do this. I didn't want this. I didn't marry into it. But look at me now. Look and see what I am now. Look, I just thought this was for somebody else or my husband. Why me? And the Lord said, because two are better than one. And together, you will be able to conquer situations. Your dialogue and communication in situations will be so clear and so defined that together you'll hear the word. When one will have the word, then the other times that the other one will have the word, and you'll see the force and the power of two in agreement. So I bind you both together in agreement. I speak into your life the power of your apostolic anointing. And the Lord has said, as you're faithful as a son, so shall you become a father. And as you've been birthed, so shall you birth others. As purpose has been birthed in you, so shall you birth purpose in your own ministry and in your own life and those you come in contact with. It will not be a swift journey. It will be a slow and difficult sometimes process. But stay faithful. Because when you come to your time and day, you'll be able to flex your spiritual muscles and you'll say, God, I prevailed. And prevailing ones shall be a part of the kingdom that's coming to do a mighty work in this day. So I bless you for your 21st century anointing, your apostolic and prophetic call with healing, with men's ministry, women's ministry, all kind of mandates upon you. And surely the sword of the evangel shall be in your hand. And there'll be times when you'll come in and out, you'll speak, and you'll fire up people, and you'll stir them up, and you'll come back in at the local house, and you'll raise up and train more and go out. Yes, you will. You will be amazed at the international and national influence that God will give you if you will just stay faithful. And God says, remember, watch out for distractions. Keep it in order as you go. Don't think I can come back and clean it up later. Do it as you go. That's God's mandate for you. I bless you. And see a little somebody.